Hey guys, in this video tutorial we will learn how to run Jenkins using Jenkins war file. Yeah, so let me show you how to download the Jenkins war first of all, and what's the advantage of running Jenkins using war file. So go to the Google and here you can type Jenkins, and this is the official website. If you go over there and if you click on the download, then you have a two kind of download. One is a stable and another is a regular release. It means weekly release. So we usually prefer that a stable version. Inside the stable version you have several choice to download Jenkins for different operating system, right? If you click on the Windows, then executable file for Windows will be started downloading, but I don't want to download that one, because once you download the executable file for Windows and if you try to install, then what happens, your Jenkins will run as a Windows service, and that you can see over here in the basically Windows task. So once you switch on your machine, then your Jenkins will be in the running state. But if you download this war file, if you click over here, then war file will be started downloading. And if you run Jenkins using war file, then as long as you basically start this war, basically start your Jenkins running use this war file, that service will be running. And once you shut down your machine, then until as you do not basically run manually Jenkins, that will not be in running state. That's the advantage. So here if you click over here, then download will be started, war file will be downloaded. So just to save some time, already I have downloaded, right? And here you have to write the cmd on this location. So make sure that your command prompt is pointing on this location, and here you can basically start your Jenkins. So I'm going to start Jenkins very first time. So I write java minus jar and your jar file name. So jar file name is jenkins dot no, it's not a jar but war file. War file name is jenkins dot war. And here if you want to run Jenkins on a different port, then what you can do, you can do a flag http port equals to, sorry, it's port equal to, you can give like 9090, and if you press enter, Jenkins will start running on 9090 port. But I want to adhere with the default port, that's 8080. So in case some other services are already running on the 8080 port in your Windows machine, then you can run basically Jenkins on some other port, how I have said. Right now I'm pressing enter. So here, so now very first time I'm basically running this war file, and Jenkins basically internally that uses what I say, Jenkins basically uses Jetty as a default basically servlet container inside. Right, if I copy this one entire stuff and paste on the notepad, sorry, notepad, and if you show you here, as we are running Jenkins first time, so that that give us the generated default password. That password we are going to use to set up Jenkins. And if you look into the log, right, if you search for the Jetty, right, so here you can see Jetty is the basically inbuilt server inside the war. Now I am going to basically open Jenkins over here by writing localhost colon 8080. So as we are just trying to set up basically Jenkins on my machine first time. So when you try to open Jenkins on port 8080, then first time you get this kind of URL. So administrative password you can get from here. So administrative password that we can get from the log file. So just I have copied. If you do not get this administrative password in log file, then you have to go on the users, then your username, then .jenkins, then secret, then there is a file is called initial admin password. So you can go over there. So let me show you. If I go to there in this secret, then I would get the same password from here. So here is the file is called initial admin password. If I open over here, so this is the password basically that displayed on the basically command prompt. And this password first time we are going to provide for admin user, right? So first user what we are going to create, that is called admin user. Click on the continue, and here you'll get two kind of choices: install suggested plugin or select plugins to install. So basically Jenkins is a basically continuous integration tool which basically works on the different kind of plugins. So you can basically extend the capability of Jenkins by installing different kind of plugins, like there is a plugin for Git, there is a plugin for Maven, there is a plugin for various things, right? So I'm going to adhere with this install suggested plugin. I click over here, then suggested plugins should get started downloading. So this screen you might see few seconds blank, but just wait. So here you can see suggested plugins are getting downloaded. So once this suggested plugins gets installed, then we will be navigated on the next page. There we need to provide some information. Till that, I'm going to just pause this video. Yeah. So here you can see most of the plugins have downloaded. Uh, while downloading these plugins, if you get some errors, so you don't need to worry about that. You can still move on the next page configuration. Yeah. So here installing these plugins almost have completed. So now I'm going to move on the next screen automatically. We don't need to perform any action for that. Just wait, we will move on the next screen, and this is the next screen. So first time we are going to create the user. So here I am going to give the username as admin. Yeah, so here you need to specify the password, and same password you have to type once again. And here username I'm going to specify as admin only, and email address you have to specify, and click on save and continue. Yeah, so now here you can see Jenkins is basically base URL of Jenkins is http://localhost:8080. So if you want to change this Jenkins port, you can change right away. Else no problem at all. If later point of time, if you want to change this Jenkins port, easily you can change. So I have already posted videos on that. You can see that video. Now click on the save and finish, and you can please start using Jenkins. So this is the basically dashboard of the Jenkins look like when you install first time Jenkins, right? So that's all I wanted to show in this video tutorial, guys. Big thank you, and see you there in the next video tutorial.